Ripull minigames was one of the most beloved and popular Roblox games of all time. It amassed over 308 million visits, 2 million favorites, and a near perfect reputation. However, the seemingly untouchable game wasn't what it seemed, and its creator was a horrible creep waiting to be exposed. This may be the story of Roblox's most degenerate developer. Ripull began developing Roblox games back in 2006 as a child himself. His early Roblox career was like many other developers. Ripull made many games as a kid, but not many of them were successful. However, the time between 2006 and 2014 is significant, and Ripull was already in his teen years. On the 20th of September 2016, Ripull created one Roblox game which not only changed the trajectory of his career, but also his life. While the massive success the game had may have seemed positive in the short term, nobody could have predicted the level of depraved fantasy it allowed Ripull to enact. The game he created was named Ripull Minigames. The unsuspecting and simply named game would go on to become one of Roblox's most successful and beloved games of all time. But how? And why did anyone play it in the first place? The game was a combination of multiple small minigames, nothing special. It's been done over and over in the gaming scene, even back in 2014 when Minecraft servers were filled with minigames. However, Roblox was a little bit different. There weren't many good minigames, and Ripull's version was decent. After years of updates and the game becoming incredibly popular, amassing just over 200 million visits, something bizarre would occur. Ripull had been incredibly active on the internet prior to what was about to occur. I mean, why would he not be? He'd built one of the most influential careers in the Roblox development community. But on the 29th of April 2022, the Roblox RTC Twitter account made an alarming tweet announcing an unknown fact about Ripull's whereabouts. It shocked everyone. The tweet said, "The creator of Ripull's minigames has disappeared off Roblox. It's likely that he asked Roblox for his account to be deleted. He was going to quit soon." While many were asking the questions, what happened to Ripull? Why did he quit? And where is he now? Nobody knew the true reason why he vanished from the internet. However, on the 27th of June 2024, user Bling McQueen uploaded a YouTube video exposing a harrowing explanation as to why Ripull went ghost. The video, entitled "The Ripull Allegations, New Information," shocked the Roblox community. But what exactly did Ripull do? Were the allegations true? And was this the entire story?
I also went through various allegations and possibilities for why Ripull took this step. Within the original video, I proposed 4 main reasons. Ripull deleted his account for scamming developers who worked in his group Rovive. Roblox manually deleted his account. He simply wanted to quit. And the last and most serious being that he was talking to a minor. I went through all these claims individually, and with the scarce information available at that time, the conclusion was that any one of these claims was a possibility. Now, ignoring the other 3 claims, the 4th claim of Ripull's degenerate behavior was proposed by known Roblox developer and ex-intern Maximum ADHD. Ripull was accused of talking inappropriately to a child due to this. Max doesn't explicitly say this, but with the harshness and seriousness of his tone, that was the conclusion most people were brought to.
He'd propose a series of potential explanations for Ripull's behavior, but what was the real reason he vanished? Was he a lying scammer, someone who did absolutely nothing wrong, or an alleged child? As would soon be revealed, the third answer was the closest to reality. However, everything changed on the 24th of May 2024 when Roblox YouTuber Schlep posted a tweet stating Ripull engaged in an inappropriate relationship with one of his main developers, being Baydox. She was 15 while Ripull was in his early 20s. This statement, along with a plethora of Discord screenshots shared by Schlep on Twitter, and even an alarming tweet from the alleged victim reading, "I was 15, he told me to lie about my age to the server," made Ripull look more innocent than guilty. However, Ripull's reputation would hit a new low on the 9th of July 2024 when Schlep released another tweet stating, "The truth about Ripull is coming out on my channel very soon. Roblox banned him because he's a deleted user is Ripull, and this is all I can release publicly as of this moment. This is between a 15 and 16-year-old and a 21 and 22-year-old, attaching even more screenshot evidence backing up the claims he made, and with replies reading, "How hard is it not to be a WTF is wrong with people, man? Ripull minigames used to be my favorite game in 2015. Damn, things always change in 10 years, SMH. And is it really that hard to not grow minors? Like seriously, I used to play Ripull minigames as a little boy. This is disappointing to me. The Roblox community has clearly made up its mind. Ripull is guilty, and terrible beyond reproach. But how true is this? When it's undebatable that the accusations made against Ripull are deplorable, a 15-year-old dating a 22-year-old is a clear case of grooming and predatory behavior. However, the Ripull case is not cut and dry. There is no clear answer. The evidence does make him look bad, but it is minimal, and Ripull himself is yet to respond. If the allegations are true, Ripull is a horrific person who can't be forgiven. However, with the information that's public now, it's really hard to tell. If anything, the case of Ripull is a perfect example of one epidemic as opposed to anything. It's known as the he said, she said, but what exactly is this? And why is it so prevalent in not only the internet but also the Roblox community? When an allegation drops against a public figure and there's no clear-cut evidence pointing either way, it turns into what everyone calls a he said, she said. Simply put, there are two parties making claims and neither one can say anything proving or disproving the claims. Well, yet. In the majority of these situations, there is a public consensus, and in the court of public opinion, Ripull is losing 10-0 by completely abandoning his platform. Along with not releasing any reasonable response, he's ruining his digital footprint and reputation at the same time. But why does this matter in the broader Roblox community, and how do we know if he's innocent or guilty? Therefore, the case of Ripull is a perfect example of one of the biggest issues in internet history, the court of public opinion. With the immense rise of social media use, people's entire careers and reputations, or even lives, are now bent on one jury. Not only that, in all cases of internet crime, especially in the Roblox community, the public is judge, jury, and executioner. There is no regulatory body, no police, and no investigation. Instead, average citizens choosing what they think is fact. This causes two main problems in the Roblox scene that may or may not destroy the game forever. In cases where the alleged party is clearly guilty, like Kaneko Kitten, Fave, or Inhi, it causes a serious problem that not only damages the reputation of Roblox as a game and the community, but also victims. If there is no clear consensus other than public opinion on whether someone is innocent or guilty of such serious and harmful claims, we have no idea whether they can be trusted as people. And it doesn't just happen in the Roblox community. In the case of one of YouTube's most infamous, the cupcake lover EDP445, he faced zero real consequences besides reputational damage. The only people across all social media who can do anything about these harmful degenerates are the general population, or in the case of Roblox, children. So what happens when the fate of potentially dangerous criminals is put in the arms of millions of brain-dead Roblox kids? The simple answer is, it doesn't end well whatsoever. There is no accountability for offenders, as kids often don't have a fully developed moral compass. They can't fully judge anyone's actions as they're still learning right versus wrong. And this doesn't only negatively affect people who are guilty of serious accusations. Given how poorly the Roblox community's members can judge evidence, allegations, and fact, there has been numerous cases of innocent people labeled as over nothing burgers. Take for example Roblox commentator Parlo, who has been falsely accused of being a over situations that had no relation to anything problematic. The general internet is horrible at labeling people as innocent till proven guilty, especially when they don't like them, and this is amplified to a whole other level of awful in a community of children. If this problem isn't solved, many innocent people will have their careers, lives, and income ruined by children who can't even write a coherent sentence. While we're not blaming the children, as they don't know better, this is the problem with more questions than answers that has done insurmountable damage to the Roblox community. Can anything be done? Is the problem solvable? And how many awful creeps and degenerates will get away before something is done to establish standards? It's really hard to tell, and there is no easy way out. Regardless, Ripull's name has had an extensively praised and controversial history within the Roblox community. He started as a young, passionate, and ambitious Roblox developer who eventually achieved more success than he ever would have thought. shot before seemingly abruptly leaving the internet with absolutely no trace. The allegations levied against him, along with alarming evidence and no response from the man himself, makes this situation far more complicated than it seems on the surface. The Ripull situation is one with more questions than we have answers. Is Ripull Roblox's most degenerate developer? Did he commit the crimes he was accused of? And how damaging is the new evidence Schlepp will soon release? Who knows? All we do know is that the situation is very shut and open. There is no conclusion, only a beginning, middle, and foreshadowing of an ending. But as always, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy content like this, please make sure to subscribe. And if you want to watch something similar to this, click the video on screen now.